I just saw a StrongMan Personal Finance made a video about me. Bedpan finance, $17 chicken wing finance. Okay, well, let's start with that really quick. He's trying to justify the $17 chicken wing finance story. What he was saying is that he had a coworker, and I guess, for whatever the reason was, that he put it on, his credit card. I guess Chris didn't have, the cash on him. So, but the two questions that you have to ask yourself, right, was why does Chris have no money in his wallet and not have a credit card or a debit card, right? I mean, at least at the bare minimum, right? At least at the bare minimum, he should have had a credit card where he could have paid his own way or a debit card. See, these are the little details that he leaves out in the story. Now, another another detail, and he admitted it himself, was that the next day he didn't pay back his coworker. I think this went on for like weeks where he owed the guy $20. Now that's just unacceptable. That's try. So it got to the point where I literally gave him a super chat for $20. Okay, so he didn't tell that story correctly. Okay, so Chris, look, I admit to you that yes, I made a mistake with AMC. I'll never do it again. I am completely done with meme stocks, but there is a potential, Chris, that AMC can come around. Okay, I'm not selling. I still have my shares, and there could be a happy ending here. I think you're writing it off a little bit like too soon. I'm admitting it was a mistake, but the fat lady, or just to be politically correct, the fat man. Okay, that fat man didn't sing yet. So there is a very strong possibility that we could have a major run with AMC. I can get all my money back and then some. Okay. Now, this concept that you're talking about, I don't know, shiny rock, gold, Chris, you don't know what the F you're talking about. Listen to me, Chris. Gold has been going up consistently for the friggin' decades. Okay? And experts are predicting that gold is going to probably reach 10,000 an ounce. You don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about, like that you're talking negative about gold, bro. Chris, let's revisit this conversation when gold surpasses 5,000 an ounce, okay? and then we'll revisit this. Now, when I say cash is king, okay, I understand what you're talking about with inflation. I get all of that, but the bottom line is this: cash has always served me well. It always served me well, and my hedge against all of that is gold. And that's what some of the most successful investors, the biggest banks in the world do, is that their hedge against inflation, against world catastrophes, the stock market crash, has always been gold. Okay, so I gotta definitely disagree with you as far as real estate. Listen to me, Chris. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line. Okay, as long as you're not paying an insane amount, over a fair market price, as long as you're not leveraged to the T, where you just you got a gigantic freaking mortgage. And like, yes, you're right. Interest rate. As long as you have a good interest rate, you're gonna make money. Chris, you own a house and you're making money with the house. So you really should have bad mouth real estate because you're probably doing well yourself. Okay, but this is the bottom line. Apefather's got some big dreams. I think you're going to be highly impressed with what I'm going to accomplish. I call it the V for Victory project. I have something very big that is going to blow your effing mind. Okay? And this is all going to happen probably within about 1 to 2 years of my life. And what I am going to accomplish, your friggin' VT, your index funds, it's going to be like amateur night at the Apollo. Okay? It will take you probably 2,000 years with your freaking index funds what I'm going to accomplish in the next 1 to 2 years of my life. So you just watch me, watch how I work. You're going, trust me, Chris, you're going to be blown the F away. And by the way, I actually never said anything bad about VT. I never said anything bad about index funds. It's just that I don't have the patience. You have to have a lot of patience. I'm not going to sit around for 30 to 40 years to make money. I've always been a guy, I've actually made a lot of my money very quickly. I know it's hard to do that, but I've always made a lot of money quickly in my life. I know I'm a lucky guy. I once won 250,000 in the lottery. I bought this house in 2018. I'm up right now about like friggin' $300,000. I can give you a lot of stories, but and then this thing you were saying about that I spent my life savings, Chris, is 10% of my net worth. Chris, we've actually spoke on the phone about this. You know the assets I have. You know the money, even with my wife, that we have coming in actually really soon now. I think it might be a few days, if you could believe it, okay? You're talking $1 million. You're talking over, between cash and gold, over $500,000. You're talking about a $600,000 house that I own. Yes, I do have bonds. Yes, I do have trust funds for my kids that's well in excess of 500,000. So Chris, listen to me. I made a mistake with AMC, but when you say my life savings, Chris, you're smoking crack or some shit, bro. My life savings, more like 10%. And like I said, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. The market recovers. A year from now, you could see AMC have a run up to 100 a share, maybe even more. Okay, so it's not over yet. The fat lady, or if you want to say the fat man did not sing. But yes, if I could turn back time, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I'm never going to do it again. I'm done with meme stocks, okay? Honestly, I'm even done with the stock market. Like I said, gold, cash, and real estate for me. Now, if you disagree with that, it's fine. But let's revisit this conversation within 1 to 2 years. And most likely, Chris, I'm going to have so much money that it will take you 2 to maybe 3,000 years with your VT and your index funds, possibly 10,000 years. Okay, it's gonna take you, your children, your great grandchildren. It's probably gonna take you about like a friggin' 500 generations to accomplish what I'm going to accomplish in the next year to 2 years of my life. But with that said, pay for your own chicken wings. Do you still have that car that smells like BO? Did the guy goes to the gym? It smells like shit. It smells like ass. You got a $300 car. I mean, you're doing so well. I don't know, maybe upgraded. I don't know if you. I haven't spoke to you. The last time I spoke to you, you had a $300 car that smelled like ass. Now, I don't know. I haven't really saw your teeth. Last time I saw your teeth, they were very, very yellow. So I don't know if you got that fixed. You had a lot of problems, brother. But anyway, with that said, let's revisit this conversation in a year or two. And I think you're going to be very impressed with what I'm going to accomplish. This video is not financial advice, not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.